Last year, 7-0 for the UConn Huskies inside Madison Square Garden, 9-0 in the metropolitan area, and tonight make it 1-0 this year with a 77-71 win over Gonzaga with Dan Hurley after the Huskies win. Dan, you're back in this building, and tonight it was a new face. It was a freshman. You said in the preseason to me, Liam McNeely is as ready as any freshman you've seen. What impressed you the most about tonight?
I mean, this goes back to the Baylor game, though. I mean, for me, where he willed us in the second half to a win that we just had to have. And then the way he approached the Texas game on the road, where he just played like winning basketball and didn't hunt scoring or an offense and just played the right way. And I think it was like undervalued. And then this game tonight, I mean, he announced himself in this performance in a setting like that. I mean, how many freshmen could have done the multitude of things that he did, and is carrying the weight that he's carrying. In
what way is this team most different in identity from who they were 2 weeks ago?
I think the success we've had, the level that we've won at, it's been because of the bulletproof basketball. Like we've been an elite offensive team, an elite rebounding team, an elite defensive team. And, on our trip to the island, we didn't pack our defense and our rebounding. And I think coming to grips with the fact that the uniform's not going to win it for us. Human beings are going to win it for us that defend and rebound and play their hearts out. And, we're going to win it with a coach that is passionate, is intense, is fighting for his team and fighting for his team. But also, too, doesn't let the engine maybe run too high.
You think about this atmosphere tonight. No shock to you to hear the noise. Yeah. But how much did you feel it was effective in this game?
Yeah, I think that's the beautiful thing about college basketball. The intensity of college basketball, the life or death desperation that we have to win these games. I think we didn't play basketball tonight. We competed in a life or death fashion to win this game, and that's how we show up all the time. And I think that's what makes sports great. I think sports is not that great when you have maybe the competitors where the most important thing isn't the life or death approach to winning. And I think that's what makes it fun to watch us play. When you come watch us in person, it's going to be a show.
Last but not least, when you not only win, but you find different ways to win when you've gone through what you've gone through. Of course, Liam was great, but Alex Caravan didn't have his shot tonight. He's shown before he responds from that. Yeah. You lose Samson Johnson early in this game, yet Yusuf Sangari finds a way to give you 7 minutes. Jalen Stewart makes some shots. What does that say to you about this group, that they figured it out?
Yeah, I mean, listen, every team is going to go through different moments in a year where you learn hard lessons. I think last year, we learned a couple of them. We didn't have a clean sheet. I mean, we got drilled at Seton Hall. We got drilled at Creighton, and those are really, really bad moments for us. And we just happened to have them all in a 3-day stretch, 15-hour flight away, in a very uncomfortable space. So I think that trip, as painful as it was to go through, has made us all better, and I think has taught us a valuable lesson.
Okay, here's my last thing to you. I've only coached one season, and it was 7th grade CYO ball. We did not qualify for the playoffs, and I got thrown out of a couple of games. So my last thing to you is this. I don't envy your job at all. I envy winning national championships. There's no shot in hell I could do it. I think just my take that I've given before, when you've won back-to-back national championships, you kind of earn the right to figure things out through the last 2 weeks like you have.
Yeah, I think, again, I didn't hear all the takes, but you could hear the external noise. And, some of the ones I heard were, I thought were overreactions or, what they call that, engagement farming or whatever it is. I think people like me are really good for sports. I don't think I wasn't embarrassed by it. I was frustrated by it. I was disappointed in myself. I don't think you want people that approach winning and losing, players and coaches like me that fight their ass off to win games. I think that's what makes sports great, and I don't think we want to dial down the intensity in sports, because I think that in some sports we're not getting enough of it.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.